Okay guys, so here's some of the stuff that we keep a lot of. Obviously fish, we like a lot of fish, so we keep tons of that in our deep freezer over here. Things that we eat on a regular basis, so like today we made some homemade bread, so we can always have fresh bread, and that's just a real simple process of some flour, sugar, yeast, salt, and basically that's it. A little bit of thyme. Here's the baby. Kyler, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Huh? That's the little guy there. So yeah, we a lot of different things. So we're gonna go downstairs for a minute, guys. We'll talk about a few of the things here. So as you remember from one of our videos, we have all these 5-gallon buckets with the gammon lids, that we keep a bunch of different stuff in. There's our sugar. This is a soup blend, and then chicken bouillon. There's a whole thing of that. Pinto beans, cheese sauce. We've got, this is, I'm not even sure which one this is. This is one of the rices up here. Spaghetti, more rice down there. We've got flour, we've got brown rice, we've got more flour down there. Honey at the bottom, elbow macaroni, 13 bean soup, more 13 bean soup at the bottom. So our baking stuff, we keep some dry yeast, obviously baking powder and baking soda. Those are some of the necessities if you're going to be baking a lot. We also have some of this, these are bread and scones and roll mix, biscuit mix, powdered eggs, so that we can bake with those, actual powdered butter. Scrambled egg mix down there. A lot of cornbread, pancake mix. Those are just all some ready to go 25-year shelf life. Keep a lot of different types of grease and coconut oil and regular oils in the back. So one of the things I wanted to show you guys, so we do a lot of prepping, and so here's this container has a lot of different things in it. So we vacuum seal our own stuff. Like this is just potatoes, and there's 8 servings in this one bag. Has the recipe on there, so you know exactly what you're using. Instant coffee, 10 cups there, some powdered sugar, cocoa mix, Tang, so that you always have some different things. There's cream of wheat in here, milk, and more potatoes. This one's more potatoes. There's a bunch of different stuff in here. Cream of wheat, pancake mix. The bottom crate, get that sucker closed. I'm going to take you guys over in the corner for a second. Let's get this done. So this bottom crate is beans and rice. Now, what we did is we took the rice and we, so there's 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water, to make that. And then you have some pinto beans that are vacuum sealed as well. Okay, now there's 2 cups of beans to 8 cups of water to cook. There's quite a bit of servings in here. There's several layers of rice down through there, several layers of beans. Let's talk a little bit about different water purification methods. So as we talked before, we keep our water in 50-gallon drums, and inside of these is a food grade bag, which We don't necessarily need it, but we figured it was easier to tie up and to keep any kind of contaminants out. Each one of these containers has a spout at the bottom that you can actually get the water directly out of it. Okay. Those are collapsible containers. You can buy these for $29 a piece on Walmart.com. If you come all the way over here in the corner, we have two still in the box. This is how they come. Just a little box like this. They're very light. You can move them around whenever you need to. Okay. So, to purify, we have a squeeze filtration from Sawyer. And this particular brand, you're supposed to be able to squeeze the filtration and then it removes 99.9% of all harmful bacterias, E. coli, you name it. And you can also clean this filter out, so it's good for up to 100,000 gallons of water. Okay. The other thing that we have is a life straw. So that is something that you can just carry with you in a backpack and just drink directly out of it. And that actually filters about 1,000 gallons of water out of it. Well, I'm sorry, this one actually filters 100 liters, which is 26 gallons. So there's that. The other method that you can use is obviously you can boil the water, which we have means of being able to do that. If we do lose power and gas, we have, this is a cook stove with an oven in it. And as you can see, let's get the light on there. As you can see, this has never been used before. We have heated it up just to see. It's got a thermometer in it so you can bake. On top, there's two burners on top as well. We actually have another cook stove down here. Here is a bunch of our cookware in here. And one thing that I really like is this guy here. This little guy, this top comes off. You can take these and set these right on top and cook with your lantern. And as you can see, we keep kerosene in the back for the lanterns. We have several of those. Just to kind of have different methods of being able to heat up water and cook for food with. We keep a bunch of propane outside. We have two 100-pound tanks and two 30-pound tanks, and then two of the small tanks that you would use in your barbecue grill as well. So keep a chainsaw just to be safe. Extra synthetic motor oil for the generator, which is a dual fuel. So we can use this gas, or we can also hook it up to propane, which is what we intend to use it with the propane. So this is 4,000 surge watts. And I think it's like 3,500 running watts, which, yep, there it is, 3,500 running watts on there. So that's just some of the stuff. So one more thing that we use on a daily basis for our water filtration, and we use this every day up here. So here's our Pure. This takes out 99% of all your contaminants. This is a drip. So you just pour the water into the top right here, and it drains down as you use it into this bottom. And so the only thing about this is you only get about 40 gallons with the filters, maybe 50, depending on the water source. But we use this on a regular basis, and we keep a bunch of extra filters. What I do like is that this actually shows you watch, there's a little light somewhere. Try it again. Huh. Supposed to be a light comes on there, but it's not coming on. Where'd the baby go? No, he's over there. There's the wife. She's trying to stay out of the video. But we use this on a regular basis, every single day. This is where we drink our water straight from there. But anyway, so just another brief video for you guys, so you can see kind of the stuff that we do on a daily basis. And hey, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.